the TVS Apache RTR 310. TVS's flagship naked motorcycle, which was sort of be the naked version of the RR 310 sport bike. Now, at the time of launch, TVS had bumped the performance of the 313cc engine and given this naked a whole host of fancy features, some of which worked, some of which didn't. But the biggest issue of the bike was that it was very vibey. It almost brought back memories of the original RR 310. So for 2025, TVS has given the engine some critical updates and again thrown in some new features and some features that work, some features that don't. So let's see what exactly has TVS changed on the RTR 310. So let's start with the area that was the biggest problematic thing for the RTR 310, and that was the engine, especially the vibrations. Now the vibrations on the previous bike, well, they were at its, say, cruising speed or comfort speed when you are commuting. So right in the middle of the power band, when you were, say, on the highway at 100 kmph in 6th gear, that is when it felt the buzziest. Thankfully, all of that vibrations have gone away. TVS has done a fantastic job of isolating them and dampening them out to a great extent. Now you will only feel the harsh vibes only at, say, the top of the red line, but nothing during, say, commuting or, say, city speeds. That is a great update to have. Another update, now this is a visual update on the engine, that is the transparent clutch cover. Now this cover was first seen on the RR 310 update, and now TVS has put it over here as well because essentially it's the same engine. Speaking of which, power and torque figures have not changed for the RTR 310. They still remain a little lower than the RR 310. So yes, this bike does feel, say, energetic and lively and very useful, but it's still not quite as, say, powerful as the RR 310. Now that is with the engine updates. Visually, the bike looks more or less similar except for these knuckle guards. I mean, why? Why TVS? Why does a naked motorcycle need knuckle guards? You don't need to go off-roading, you don't run the risk of dropping this bike, so why give knuckle guards? I mean, KTM gave us knuckle guards on the first gen 390 Duke in India, but then in the second gen as well as the third gen, they got rid of it, and that was a wise decision. So, I mean, why? And I think this is more of a marketing feature than, say, an actually useful feature. Another significant update on all variants of the RTR 310 will be sequential turn signal indicators. Now, these will look slightly fancy. These will, say, have this fanciness, but not really something that is going to change your appeal of the motorcycle. What will is that all of these features that I've talked of so far, now they are available right from the base variant onwards, which will only come in the black color scheme. Now, on top of that, you have the top version, which comes with, say, a bi-directional quickshifter, and on that you will get the option of either the black or the yellow, but you can also get this sporty fiery red color scheme. And for this, you will have to spend 5,000 rupees more. Yes, this color costs 5,000 rupees more than the ex-showroom pricing. And if I were to get the RTR 310, this is definitely the color, or this is definitely the variant to get, the top version. The next set of features that this bike gets is in the BTO top kit, the BTO kit 2. So BTO kit 1 still comes with the adjustable suspension and brass coated chain, and I suggest that in case if you are somebody who likes to fine-tune your motorcycle to your riding needs and your riding style, well, then BTO kit 1 makes sense. But BTO kit 2, well, that is where things get complicated. So TVS has launched a feature called drag torque control, and if you think that it's the same thing as traction control, well, it isn't, because traction control takes care of the wheel slip during acceleration, whereas drag control takes care of it during deceleration. So both cases, the thing is that it is supposed to make the riding safer. Now you get linear traction control and linear drag torque control in the base variant onwards as well. But if you want pondering functionality, you get that in the BTO kit 2. And BTO kit 2 also gets keyless entry or keyless ignition. So you get a key fob just like you have on a car and you can use it. But do you really need keyless ignition at this sort of price or at this sort of segment? That is because TVS has priced the BTO Kit 2 at 2.85 lakh rupees, and that is just for the yellow or the black color schemes. If you want it in this new fiery red shade, you will have to pay 5,000 rupees more. And if you want it in the signature Sepang blue shade, you will have to pay 15,000 rupees more. So that makes the bike costlier still than the 390 Duke. I mean, yes, the top version, which is the one with the Quickshifter at 2.57 lakh rupees, that still makes sense. And spending 5,000 rupees more for this color, yes, it would still make sense. In case if you are looking for say a 250, 300cc motorcycle, then this would make a better case for itself. But at 3 lakh rupees, do you really think that you would spend money on this over the 390 Duke, which is a far more engaging, exciting and enticing motorcycle? It's a whole explosion of emotion. This doesn't convey as much. So are you really going to opt for this bike over the 390 Duke? So do me a favor, will you really pick this bike over the likes of say the 250 Duke or the 390 Duke? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share this video, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell notification icon and follow us on our Instagram page as well, because we bring cool short format automotive content there. And before I end, please wear riding gear on all your rides. Stay safe on the roads.